And I go like this.
So great. Yeah, and it looks like you have sort of like injured it somehow. Injured at least its pride.
Okay, and then as my bonus, oh no, I can't do anything because I can't see her. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Great. So I think yes, Fira, who rolled really badly on initiative, surprise, surprise, is going to attempt to cast a searing smite on the creature. So that's going to be okay. So you see this like white light come out of Yasfira's warhammer and impact the purple glowing figure and like kind of sort of wrap around, and then run up and try to smash it with her warhammer. But the warhammer goes straight through, and Yasfira kind of lands on the other side of the creature. Yeah. Okay, that's Yasfira, which means that now, Robin, the orc next to you, is going to attempt to grapple you. So make a strength saving throw. Or is it a strength saving throw, or is it contested checks? Let me double check that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's contested, but I don't quite remember.
Yeah, okay, grapple check. So yeah, make a strength or dexterity check.
Okay. Okay. Well, that helps because I rolled an 18 in that case.
18. Okay, so this. Oof. I rolled a flat 19 plus the orc
God
strength.
damn it! All right.
Okay, so the orc grapples you, grabs you, and then moves you up to half its speed into the room ahead of, sort of out into the room. And that means that Dave, as the orc is kind of like struggling past you, you get to make an opportunity attack if you want.
Yes, I was just going to ask. I would like to make an opportunity attack. So let's see. What are my options? Where do I find them again?
Opportunity can only be a melee attack, I'm afraid.
Okay. So
But you're a big guy, so you might be able to do some damage.
Let's see, which of these adds up to the most points? 210. Ooh. A cantrip. That's not a melee attack. No, let's do this. Dagger. Here we go.
Great.
Oh, I just realized I'm still sharing.
17.
17 hits. Yeah.
And piercing damage 3.
Okay. This orc is looking upset. Because this is the same one that got hit by Jean-Pierre's compressed air. Great. So, Robin, you're up.
Okay, so it's a strength check to try to break the grapple, right?
I believe it is, yes.
Okay. 16?
And 18.
Okay, so I do not break the grapple. However, my dog is a little upset about the whole situation. So he is gonna come charging like straight down, and Robin is gonna look at him and be like, "No! Stay away from Cthulhu, man! Stay out of range of Cthulhu, man! Please!" And my dog is a good dog and is going to stay out of melee range of Cthulhu Man and go ahead and try to bite this orc in the nuts.
She's
Okay, cool.
got
So
got a taste for it, huh?
your dog
He
can.
knows what to do.
Puck can certainly do that. One thing I would say, you can make a dexterity check to break your to break. So what would that have been if that was dexterity?
It was a 13, I think, or 13, 14. So I think that would have been a 17.
Okay, still not enough. So okay, cool. So make Puck's attack.
Puck's attack. Yeah. Puck goes for a big bite, and that's a 5. Puck's a little excited. Puck's freaking out, man. Puck's not thrilled about the situation.
Cool. Okay. I don't think there's much else you can do, Robin.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So the second orc who's here is gonna look at Dave, see Dave, slightly bigger, and go "Rah!" and attempt to grapple you, Dave. So make a dexterity or strength check, your choice.
And this is something you can use inspiration on.
Okay, then I would like to. So let's see. If I do dexterity saving throw, right? Because he's got me.
It's
You
not a
also-
saving throw. It's
Not.
just a
It's a
check.
check.
Okay.
Also, you can, if I'm not mistaken, okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say this can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So you can wait till you roll to decide if you want to use bardic inspiration, but not before the DM gives his response.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I will add that. And so what do I roll this time?
Well, you don't have to choose to add it.
Right. What I'm saying is you can roll first and then decide if you need to.
I just did. It's a 10.
Okay. To save you from inspiration, I'm gonna say that the orc tries to grapple you and just like completely fucks it, just misses totally because it rolled a natural 1. So I don't want you to burn an inspiration on that.
Yeah, I saw him trip as he came toward me. So
yeah.
Our DM is a beneficent overlord.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so the orc
Brian.
totally fucks it. And that makes me upset. But he's like is kind of trapped in the doorway now. Which means that Jean-Pierre, you are up next. You have 6 seconds. I mean, you all saw Robin's arrow go straight through, and now your sphere is axe as well.
I'm going to step away for a second, but I will be right back.
You can roll an egg as a bonus action, sure. Okay, just go ahead and make a general dex throw for me. Dex check. Just, dex check. Okay, that's good enough. So the egg lands in this general area. No, if you're not moving, you can keep your pretty good stealth roll from last time. Okay. Ooh, that is not good. Dex. Four.
Let's
Thank you.
create an additional 3 for each slot.
So I would say as the water whips up out of the river and like slashes at the captor, the water goes straight through it. And the sort of the same smoky effect that happened last time where the sort of image disperses and then kind of filters back in. Make an intelligence check for me, or an intelligence check. Intelligence. It's only intelligence. Oof. Okay. Yeah. So you're like, what the fuck? This has never happened before. Yeah. It just goes straight through to no effect. I'd say it's a pretty hectic spell. So yes, the orc will also make a dex save. And the orc's dex save is 17. That's too bad. But it will take half damage of your 13. Oh shit, okay. So you like give the orc a little bit of a slap on the behind, and it just dies. It's like, oh damn. Wow, okay. So
Wow.
your little water tap killed the orc.
Oh.
Puck definitely thinks that.
Of course.
Puck is very happy, which means that Robin, you are released. And now it is Dave. Unless you want to move anyway, JP. Okay. As you do, you are stabbed by 2 orcs.
God,
You didn't see that one coming? You didn't see that one coming?
in front of us? Weren't you just finding the depths of the pit? Deal with what's in front of us. There you go.
You like walk into them.
They weren't even on the map.
They were stealth. They were like waiting. They were prepared. I don't think you can say that you somehow snuck in through the front door. Yeah, okay, we can do that. We can say you roll a perception against what they had for stealth. And I'll let you know.
They both had 20s. Ooh.
Oh shit, okay. So you do see one of them as you enter. Like as you sneak around, you're like, oh shit, there's an orc in this room. But the other is hiding in the shadows and you don't see them.
Just imagine you jump here and be like, haha, and then get stabbed.
Jumping into the water? There's a bit of a cliff. There's like a 10-foot drop before the water. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Lucky you. So Dave, you're up.
All right. So I have Scorching Ray, and I can actually do, it says 3 rays, but because I'm on the 3rd level, I can do 4 rays. So I'm going to, first of all, attack this ogre right in front of me. The first ray is a 19. And
So sorry, just to be clear, are you casting this ray at a 3rd level?
yes, I'm casting it at 3rd level, so I'll do 4 rays. All right.
Okay.
All right, the first
Cool.
one, that's a hit, right?
What number is it?
19.
19 hits.
Yep. And 7 is damage.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna give him another one.
Okay.
And 18.
That hits.
Okay. And the damage on this is 3.
3. Okay.
All right. Just to see what it will do, I'm gonna point my other one at what's his face.
Okay.
And it's a 17.
17. Yep. I'll to save you the trouble of rolling. The strike is true. The bolt goes right towards him, and as has happened with other attacks,
Everything else,
goes straight through. The smoke disperses, then forms back in. And I'll say because JP did as well, you can make an intelligence check.
All right. Let's see. Intelligence. 16.
16. Okay, yeah. As a magic user, you've seen this before. This is a straight up fucking projection mapped illusion. This creature in front of you is an illusion, and it's a little confusing why it seemed to suffer with Futon, but you get the sense that it's a projected illusion of the creature, but psychically linked. So things that are psychic will still work. And that's how it is psychic, telepathically communicating with you, etc., etc.
Okay, say that one more time so everyone can hear that.
Oh, so, well, actually, you're the only one who knows that right now. So
we don't hear that.
You're the only one who knows that.
All right.
And you have one more ray.
Yep. It's back at the first guy.
Okay.
Oh, 25.
That hits.
All right, and then I didn't see 11 fire damage.
Okay, so as this orc stumbles into you, trying to grab you, you send 3 fireballs into the back of its head, and scorching rays into the back of its head, and it just like slumps down where it is.
All right. And then I run over and just kind of get behind it.
Yep. Obviously you do. So Futon, while you were away, you saw a couple more spells and shit go straight through this purple guy.
Which spells went through?
Scorching ray.
Thank you.
And that means that... Oh yeah, the water whip as well. So,
okay.
Jean-Pierre, one of these orcs is going to run at you and try to basically knock you off into the water, into the river. So I'm going to do the same thing that we would do as a grapple, which is that you can make a strength or dexterity check. Okay, that does not make it against the 20. So the orc grapples you and basically throws you into the water. It's about 10 feet, so you just splash in with no no major injury. But the water is very fast moving.
Oh, okay.
So you begin to get swept away, and we'll deal with that on your turn. Okay. And then the other orc that was in this room. So the other thing you missed, Futon, is Jean-Pierre was almost stabbed by 2 orcs, but managed to spot them just in time. So the other orc is going to run out, get its bearings a little bit, look around, and to be fair, run towards Yasfira and attempt to grapple Yasfira. I'm sorry. So the orc grapples Yasfira and then has no more movement. So that's about it. Which means that the purple guy now begins to levitate further up into the air, and he's about now 15 feet off the ground. And he just turns around at all of you and says, I see you are having fun with my minions. Well, let the games continue. Snaps his fingers and disappears.
Well, fuck.
Well, dick.
Which means that Futon, it's up to you.
You say dick and Puck perks up. What?
Well, there goes my plan. Okay, hold on. Let me think. So the water is 10 feet below the ground that we're on. Yes.
Yeah, there's like a 10-foot cliff, and then there's the rushing river.
Shit. Okay. Well. All right. Well, I'm going to try to attack the orc that is currently grappling Yasfira by using my crossbow. And
oh shit! Okay.
That has a range of 30 feet, so I'm going to move within that range.
Cool beans. You can do that for sure.
Yep. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, you know what? No, okay, yeah, I'm going to stay at the top of the stairs near the entrance, yeah. So I shoot that. Mm-hmm. And it is a 21.
Okay, and roll the damage.
3.
Cool.
Of piercing.
Sorry.
So
yeah.
So yeah, you in your haste, you rush up. Yes, Farah, no. Pinky toothpick like sort of stabs the thing in the neck, and the orc's like Great. That's Futon. So Yasfira attempts. Do you have any other bonus actions or anything you want to do? Or movement? You can move.
Does anyone need healing?
Yeah, I could use some.
Okay, I'm going to use Healing Word as my bonus action on if it has to be first level. Okay, yeah. So on to Robin, I'm going to cast Healing Word. And I give her 8 HP.
Thank you much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
And I also want to be clear that the Yasfira also has inspiration. So everyone but me, has bardic inspiration.
Awesome. Good to know. Yasfira is going to not roll very well against grapple, so nope, Yasfira is still grappled. Orc 1 is dead. Orc 2 is also dead, which means that we're back up to Robin.
Good. Accurate. Does my hunter's mark on the illusion on whatever it was that we saw tell me where this guy is now?
Does it take us to him? Because it's a
No,
pretty strong hunter's mark.
Let me see, because that's a really interesting question.
Okay, that's not the most relevant thing right now. Right now, I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna whip the guy who's holding Yasfira right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 20.
That hits.
And that is a. That is an 8.
Okay, 8. So we are
Of slashing, and I feel like there's some psychic damage on this, but I forget exactly what we said.
on the you used the whip.
Yes.
Hey, you said whip him.
I forget. Did you go for the grapple or the psychic damage?
I was going for the guy who is grappling Yasfira right now.
But with the whip, we said you could either use a grip. Like there were 2.
Yeah. Well, then I'll grapple.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember which one you chose because it was one or the other. It was the psychic damage or the grapple as like the.
It can do one or the other. Then it was psychic.
Okay, cool. So then it was a 1d6 psychic damage as well, in addition.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Then that's 3. 3 psychic.
So 8 plus 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Wow, so you like whip this orc with a tentacle that looks remarkably like one of the tentacles of its like sort of overlord, and the orc does not look happy. Great. What's up next? Does Puck want to go?
Yeah. Puck's gonna bite this person. Puck's gonna run up and is gonna snappy step at it and is gonna roll 14 to hit.
Just misses, I'm afraid.
Okay. Okay, and I think that's my turn.
Means that Jean-Pierre... Okay, Jean-Pierre, you are caught in the river. The first thing that happens is that the river moves you, I think it's 60 feet.
What?
So, yeah, the river's a pretty fast-moving thing. So you get pulled... let's see, how far is that? Quite
Just off the map.
Oh. I was going to use my turn to get you, but you should have just held on to the side.
Yeah, I would say because you were thrown into the middle of the river, that swimming and that pulling is going to have to be done on your turn. So you move to about here. You get pulled off into a sort of cave area, and now you can make some sort of strength check if you want to swim to the sides and try to cling onto the sides, or you can sort of see where the river's taking you. It's up to you. Dexterity is more about like finesse. In this case, you're just pulling against the current, so it's pure strength. Okay, that's not enough, I'm afraid. So you can continue getting pulled away by the current. Oh, sorry, where am I? Everything got lost. If you had like a spell or something that was control water, you could maybe control yourself out of it. Let me see. And Dave, you're up next. Sorry, say that again. You're just pulled away by the current. Like you don't manage to make it to one of the banks. Yes. If you want to have a bonus action, you can. Depending on what it is.
He's benevolent, but
To a point.
To what end? What is your intention? Okay, sure. You can make a wisdom check. Oh, yeah, you can do nature if you want. I think with 11, right now, you don't get much of a sense of where the river's going, but you do get the sense, at least, like you've been in different types of fast-moving water, and there's some water where there's rocks and it's more rapids and dangerous, and you can potentially take damage. And there's some which is just large bodies of water moving at a fast pace, and you get the sense that this is the latter. So you can keep your eye out for rocks and stuff, but you're not going to be in danger in this water. It's just taking you on an adventure. Okay, which means that Dave, you're up.
all right. So I have these. It's funny that Robin pulled out her whip because I still have 5 of those long ass tentacles, and so I want to save Jean-Pierre. So I'm trying to calculate in my mind if I like tied them all together and ran toward the side, if I threw that in, if it would be long enough to catch him.
So you pull one out, and after 5 days, this thing is looking manky. Oh no, wait, did you?
That's a great word.
Because you only treated one of them into the whip,
Yeah,
right?
we
You didn't.
need one a whip. The rest of them, we just let them dry out.
Oh, you did? Okay. So if you did let them dry out, then that's fine. Yeah, each one is a couple of feet, and Jean-Pierre is like at least 30 feet away. So I don't know if you would be able to. It would also take some time to tie them together. You could try, but I'd say it would take a few turns to get that sort of rope thing going.
If I yell to Jean-Pierre, can I find out if he's okay? Each other in the
Over
cabin.
the sound of the water, it's going to be tough. You could try make a perception.
Okay, I'll try to make a perception. Let's see.
Check.
Oh, and I have advantage. Oh, those are both.
I like your acting.
Yeah, I did 7. This is my
7. Okay, so you yell out, Jean-Pierre, Jean-Pierre! And you just hear nothing but the rush of water.
All right, so I am going to take. That's not my action, right?
No, you
So I'm going to take the Scorching Rays at level 2. And we've got how many bad guys? 2 bad guys still alive, right?
2 bad guys. One just kicked Jean-Pierre off the river, and one is like dragging Yasfira towards the river.
Okay, well, I'm going to aim for the one dragging Yasfira first.
Okay.
So 15.
That just hits.
All right. 11.
Okay, you blast the fuck out of this orc's face.
And then
The orc
now
just
I'm
like,
gonna... Yeah. Did he survive? Or
no, it's dead.
Oh,
you
totally.
blasted the fuck out of its face. I don't know if I could have made that more clear.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know they can be pretty.
There's no face left. There's no face.
All right, so I'm aiming at this next one's feet because I'm hoping to knock him into the river.
Okay.
For funsies?
That's an 11, so probably not, right?
11 doesn't hit, no.
All right, and the 9 does not hit. All right. Well,
Great.
Yasmira is not being dragged anymore, so
Cool.
that's a win, right?
That is a win indeed. Do you want to move at all, or is that,
Yeah,
is
I'm
that
just gonna. Can I get to that guy in the water and shove him in?
No, you don't have an action left, and it's also too far away. You can move towards him, about 30 feet, but
no, I'm just gonna I am gonna get closer to the water in case we can get Jean-Pierre some help. So what's the farthest I can go to get? Yep, and not be there. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you can move right to the edge of the water.
Right.
Just for
And
the hell of it,
I'm just gonna look at Robin, like, hey, just so you know where I am, because I know you worry about me.
Just for the hell of it, make a dexterity check for me, please.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you fall in that river.
7.
Evan. Okay, so as you're running, you hear a crunch and you look down, and one of the eggs of sunshine that Jean-Pierre had left just crunches under your foot. But you don't fall in the river. Though that's a brilliant idea.
I thought
Mary.
that's where you were going with that, actually.
Everyone cut your runs by 5 feet.
So Futon, you're up.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is Jean-Pierre out of my sight? Or can I still see him?
Yeah, Jean-Pierre's kind of like in the darkness of the cave.
Okay. I'm going to use a quick spell of sending to make sure he's still alive, because according to my description, I can send a message and oh, do I really want to use this as my action?
Yeah, I mean, does it really matter if he's dead or alive at this point? Like, if he's dead, that doesn't really...
I'm going to save this. Okay, as soon as we're not all about to die, I'm going to make sure he's okay. Okay.
There's still one bad guy that's alive that's up in our area.
That we can see. All right, I'm going to move within 30 feet of the remaining orc. How do I do that measure thing that you were doing? Oh, here it is. Wait, no, that's snap to center. No snapping.
Yeah, if you click the thing that says snap to center, it took me so long to figure this out. Then, as long as you just click that tool, you can then use the ruler.
So I am, but there's a wall, so I'm going to just. Oh, did you press? Was that you pressing where I should go?
No, that was me fucking with the screen. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm moving down so that I can see. It looks like I do have to go here in order to be able to see the orc that's remaining. Does that sound right to you, James?
Yes.
Just because.
Yeah, I'm curious how you would know that orc's there, but we can be.
Oh, I see.
Like, you could just run in. We could say you ran into the middle to be like, "What's going on?" And then you see the orc.
And also, people keep looking that way after you show Jean-Pierre.
Well, yeah. Okay. So. I'm within range of the orc, and so I throw a cloud of daggers at him.
Ooh.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm not fucking around. And so as a reminder, that fills the air with spinning daggers in a 5-foot cube on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. I am choosing his heart.
Oh wow. What's the damage?
And the damage
what's the effect or whatever?
Is a lot. 14.
Whoa.
Okay, so this orc is just there, like, haha, kicked you off, and then daggers explode from its heart. It's like, what the fuck? In Orcish, so you don't hear. And it looks upset. Looks very upset. It's okay. And there is a cloud of daggers now hanging around. Cool. And that like lasts, right? So next round it receives damage again or something.
Let me double check.
Oh, that's cool.
That is. It lasts casting. It's up to 1 minute is the duration, so I have to be concentrating on it.
Yeah.
So I'm holding those daggers in place for as long as I can.
Daring daggers.
1 minute.
Cool. Yeah, so every time it starts its turn in that cloud of daggers,
it takes more damage.
Takes more damage. Okay. So Yasfira sort of turns around and is prepared to smash the orc, but then sees that clouds of daggers have exploded from its heart. So Yasfira is going to sort of look around and see that Jean-Pierre has been dragged off, and also run to the edge of the water and say, "No, wait." And I have it doesn't matter. Yeah, Yasfira is not here. So that's what Yasfira is going to do, which means that we are now back up at Robin. Yeah.
Someone with a ranged attack.
Yes. So I feel like Puck is running out in front of me, like ready to take this orc down, and all of a sudden I just see this cloud of fucking daggers erupt out of it, and I'm like, shit, and I pull out my bow and I try to kill it before the dog gets there. And I roll a 27 hit.
That hits. You don't have to roll. The orc has 1 hit point left, so you blast it back.
I was really hoping to take him out with my cloud daggers. I must say, I was slightly perturbed when he didn't immediately die.
Another notch in your bagpipe.
Yeah.
I think this is the second time in 2 sessions that like you've been on 1 hit point on the baddie. But yeah, you blast him off the cliff into the water, and he slumps off.
Come here.
I let the daggers go.
So, Robin, the next 2 things happen simultaneously, I would say. So Jean-Pierre, you are up next, but the first thing that happens, as you remember, is that you get dragged off by the river. And are you shouting or something when this is happening? Are you like saying, ah, or are you just trying to swim against the current?
He's not saying anything.
Okay, so you're not shouting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Robin, make a perception check.
23.
23. Okay, so even though Jean-Pierre is vocalizing but not shouting, with a 23, you are able to detect a difference in the splashing of the water. So there's the water that Jean-Pierre was knocked into, and then you hear another source of rushing water that's kind of in the opposite direction, right behind you. And you notice that there is a cave that you all that you might have missed during the rush of the battle, that or right behind you, and there's like a river that's over there, and you hear very faintly, or like on the edge of your hearing, like Jean-Pierre sort of vocalizing.
From the second chamber is what you're saying.
From the you hear some rushing water behind you in this general vicinity, and you notice that there's a cave
Yeah.
or a tunnel that goes to that area.
All right, so I'm gonna yell. I think he's this way, and book it. I guess 70 feet. That
What?
way, as a
You
dash.
can run 70 feet?
What?
Yeah, it's a 35-foot walking speed. I assume it's different rules because it's not in combat, but I assume I'm dashing because I'm trying to catch up with.
Okay, I mean, if you're dashing, that's your action.
Yeah.
But didn't you just have? Didn't she
I would
have
say,
that?
okay, to save you that, I would say you can run your maximum speed, 30 feet there, and I'll reveal to you what you see before you decide to dash.
Okay.
So when you run into this area, you see a river, not unlike the one that you just left. What's that eye line? Yeah, as you run in there, you can just see Jean-Pierre like being pulled through the current.
In what direction is he being pulled?
Sort of towards you. You're standing on a kind of bridge.
Oh yeah.
It looks like in a couple of seconds, Jean-Pierre is going to be pulled through the bridge.
Okay. Can I, as like bonus action, just? Oh no! I still have. Yeah, just drop the whip down. Drop the. And like say Jean-Pierre.
You certainly can. So we're out of combat now, ish. So we don't have to do the turn by turn. So if anyone else wants to do anything, let me know. But Jean-Pierre, you're going to make a dex save for the whip.
I'm running after Robin.
And I'm running right to be stand right behind Midge, so I'm not sure exactly what's.
That's enough. You managed to grab onto the whip, and Robin is able to pull you up.
Oh my God! Somebody help me, Dave! Help!
Yeah, I got him. Hey, so you decided to go for a swim, huh? No, there's a bunch of dead ogres in there, but we're all right. Oh, and you may have missed it, but Puck is developing quite the taste for just that cod piece we got you. Just make sure you wear it.
Puck is a good boy. By the way, we should remember to go back and get our cart full of eggs. That we are here.
Oh, yeah. Let me guess. You guys are expecting me to go back up and get the cart.
Yes. That is absolutely what I was implying with that.
I just very quickly, Jean-Pierre, how are you? Do you need healing? Okay. Would you like cocoa? Yeah, me too.
Well, you guys did pretty well against that. A couple. Okay. So you're able to get the cart relatively easily, Dave. To clarify something, Robin, as the purple creature snapped out of existence, you lost your hunter's mark. Okay. So you don't. Yeah, you. That is not something that tracked, unfortunately. However, with your soup. Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick about Hunter's Mark, may I ask, is that something that only applies to when you can see an enemy, or is it something else? Is there another?
Oh, okay, so let me just say, Dave is explaining this to Futon when you were kind of out of range and in the bathroom or somewhere. That I when we were attacking it, when I did my attack, it kind of seemed to me like I recognized what was going on, and it was just a projection. Yeah.
Yeah, and now that you're all sort of conferring, you can confirm that there are plenty of illusory spells that can can create a mirror image of a person, telepathically linked, but completely oblivious to any sort of physical or magical damage. The reason that you would know this, Futon, with all of your psychic stuff, it was probably telepathically linked to the original creature.
Right.
So things like psychic and telepathic abilities can still make it through. Hence your damage was able to get through.
That's a religion check.
Yeah, my yo mama jokes are destructive as hell.
Yeah, they are just sharp as hell. Slice you right open.
Just like my cloud of daggers.
That'll
should
actually
we-
slice you right open.
Oh, and I will say one thing that I wanted to comment was that because like figuring all this out, it does seem to me like one, there's the psychic ability connection thing going, which obviously in our dreams and stuff like that we've noticed this weird thing going on. But also the whip that has psychic damage, right? The whip that we made.
Yes, I agree that is significant.
Yeah, what else do we have? Like, and I'm just looking through my spells, and I didn't really notice anything that was like psychic, damaging kind of thing. I don't necessarily know that's it's gonna take, but it's something.
I bet if we find the real dude, we could probably stick him with things and hit him with things also.
Yeah, that's true.
So as you're all conferring, I don't need you to make another roll on this because you've been rolling high perception all evening.
Naturally.
Robin, but you begin to notice in the sort of faint aftershock of the battle, which went remarkably well for you all, that there is
Don't sound so surprised.
another that same sort of purplish glow energy is coming from across the room that you just saved Jean-Pierre in. And I'm marking on the map where you see the glow coming from. And take from that what you will, but there is more glow further deeper into these caves.
So I just have a question. What's our next holiday coming up? Just
And I think that's where we're going to end
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, 2 more weeks, guys.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
This is going to be my main thing that I time manage around because I need to make sure that I'm free for this.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy the next
Hopefully thesis will go good between now and 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put it in the calendar and let's do a check-in before 3 p.m. on that day. And just let's just do a double check that we're all good.
I do like to have this external pressure motivate me to actually do something with my thesis.
Yes, the only reason I'm doing a thesis is because of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and
Well, if you're not ready on your thesis, then we'll punish you by having a thesis session instead of a Dungeons and Dragons.
oh yeah, we'll be done. Promise, we'll be done.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna peace.
All right.
Cheerio, everybody.
Guys.
All right, see you.
Bye.
Thank you, James.
Happy Bunny Day.
Happy Bunny Day.
Happy Bunny
I was
Day.
hoping we could end the campaign here, but you still, you made it through, so.
And it gives us like 3 whole hours to have a fucking badass battle at the end. So
Fun. I did psychic damage to whatever that guy was. So
okay, 2.5 hours. That's all we'll need.
all right.
Cheerio.
Bye, guys.
2 weeks, everyone.